Today is the full moon, and I had a signal, or was told to give a message of how I do moon water. I guess possibly people are needing to know this. So this is a video to accompany the other video I just put up. My other video is just a simple one to run through what I do. But then I was told, no, go into more detail with at least just one. So this one is for finances, like for financial abundance. And I really wasn't going to do anything for financial abundance. The rest of mine, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I only have 6 half-gallon jars left because I keep giving them away and not getting them back. But I am actually going to do because I've been healing, my shoulder has been really bothering me. So I'm going to do one with quantum codes of like for pain relief. And then I'm going to put green adventurine for healing, and a few others, maybe turquoise, and some others for healing. But this one I'm doing is for finances. I was told to do this because, everybody needs help with finances. Or at least a lot of people who, yeah. So here we go. Moonwater. What's the concept? Well, you are basically infusing energetic coding, okay? So everything is energy. Energy is emotion. And so you are putting in energy into liquid that you are ingesting into your body, and then it is dissipating in a very physical way. So it's almost like receiving a healing, but from within. So, for example, for this one, what are you healing? Well, you're healing your, this would be for abundance and finances, right? So you're healing your whatever it is that's keeping you from that, from where you want to be. All right, so let me tell you about it. I use distilled water. I am conscious about like where my water comes from. So when I buy my distilled water from the store, I like research where they do it at. So, you want to do that for yourself, because you don't want to sit there and be drinking, Chicago City tap when you're looking for beautiful, something else. So anyway, I do distilled or spring, and I put them in these half-gallon jars. All right. Now, what I start out with, though, is my number codes, and it's all about intention. Now, my stones that I'm using today are citrine, green adventurine, jet, tiger's eye, garnet, ruby, and pyrite. And I'm not going to use garnet, actually. I'm going to put garnet away, because I didn't write down the meaning for it to tell you guys. So I wrote down, because I kind of just know it intuitively by heart, but I know that you want to know like info. So why pyrite? Pyrite is money and luck. All right. Pyrite draws money to you and luck. Green adventurine is prosperity, and it opens up opportunities as well. Ruby is more of like a retention of wealth. And then I read, and this is the true, like when you see, like if you wear a ruby, or if you keep on your hand or whatever, if you see rubies and emeralds and things like that, they look abundant, they look prosperous, they look rich, so sometimes when you see that, it almost brings that to you, because you have that feeling of regal. It's just something, it's a concept, idea. Jet is grounding. It keeps things from floating away. So like sometimes if you're in a deep meditation or whatever, and you need to try and stay more grounded, you would hold on to jet. But guess what? Keeps it from floating away. Keeps your money from floating away. Like if you're going to go out shopping, or say you're going to go out garage sailing or thrifting or something like that, bring jet with you, because then you won't be so frivolous. You'll keep your money. Tiger's Eye invites good fortune, and it's a protection stone. It protects you from like bad energies. Let's see what else. God, I changed this. All right. And citrine. Citrine is the major success, optimism, and confidence stone. It's huge. I mean, people use citrine like crazy, crazy, crazy. If I was doing maybe a stone for water for, maybe let's say we needed to go and we were going to have a job interview and we needed to be very successful there. Well, maybe then we would do in water with some pyrite, because that's luck. Some green aventurine, because it opens opportunity. Some tiger's eye for good fortune, and then citrine for success, optimism, confidence. And then what it is that you put those stones together, and then you think in your water that this is for the optimal outcome for this possible job. And because the intention tunes into the frequency, then that's how the water gets it. So my intention today is going to tune into the frequency in these stones of abundance, prosperity, money. Okay, that's what we're tuning into. It's kind of like a person that knows how to bake, and maybe they know how to fix a car, but maybe in their job they're an accountant. So look at, when they put their hat on, they could be an accountant, they could fix a car, or they could cook. So which one are we going to tap into? Right? Imagine this is a person. Are we tapping into their baking skills, their their car mechanic skills, or their money, accounting skills? Citrine is, what are we going to tap into? Which skill? Aventurine, it's a major healing stone. This is like Raphael, Archangel Raphael, big stone. But it's also, for money and all these other things. So which hat are you going to give it? That's how you do it, is by the intention that you're holding is what energy you're using. Okay, so then I grab packing tape. This is my deal, okay? This is what I do. Now, you can do this even. But see, I'm a Virgo, so I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I have to see things, and it's all about the end result of getting your intention, your energy into this water. That's all it is. So I know people who will take their code, like let's say, okay, here's an easy one. Fast help, okay? Fast help is for everything, actually, but you always add fast help to your money things because that's what you want, right? So I actually have seen people pour the water in here. The water is obviously already in here. Your mind is thinking about prosperity, abundance, and not thinking about green dollar bills. No, you're thinking about happiness and freedom from debt, happiness and freedom to help others with any kind of financial issues, happiness and ability to have what you need, and the ability to feel that you have enough, because that's another thing too is, one person could have $100 and feel that they have more than the world, that it's so much. And then some people could have $100 and feel like they're going to die because that's not enough to even survive. You know what I mean? So it's almost like changing your blah. So you're thinking about, this financial, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be amazing. It's all positive, good. Not the steps to get there, but just the outcome. We're ahead. But also feeling, see, this is all concepts. Also, that it's there, but it's here. Like this concept of this money, this abundance, or this all-encompassing good feeling of that. Things are coming to me, and things are here. So it's not necessarily only that it's out there coming, it's here. You have to feel that it's here. So water in there, and then you sit there and you say, like, fast help 938179. So you go, fast help 938179. 93817. And write it with your finger how many ever times you're thinking of. And it's the same thing because you are writing in an energetic way. I don't like to do that because that's just not me. It's my preference. And that's why some people will even like write on candles their quantum codes. So what I do is I take a piece of tape. All right. Sorry if it's loud. And then I kind of stick it to my hand to make it not so sticky so that I can remove it at a later date. And then I just take a regular old Tupperware lid so I can stick it on there and, you know, write my codes. And then, so for example, cash flow is all one number. It is 3, 1, 8, 6, 1, 2, 5, 1, 8, 7, 1, 4. All right, so that's how I wrote it. Now, if you want any of these quantum codes, Sylphia Odyssey of Enlightenment, I'll leave the link in the bottom, in the description. She has 5 videos now with the different quantum number codes. I would suggest listening to the third one first because that is the metaphysical codes, and literally she is like blessing you, like activating you, like opening you up using quantum codes. So if you watch the third one first, metaphysical codes number 3, it's almost like as if you're opening yourself up first, opening your third eye, opening your psychic mind first to receive all the other codes and to understand everything. So I suggest that. So there's the first code, cash flow. The next one is developing sources of financing. There's 518 491 617. All right. There's one for entrepreneurship, stabilized business, turning time into money. 4148 and that's all one. So with the quantum codes, you have to honor the spaces is how they call is the phrase, honor the spaces. So for example, the developing sources of financing was 518 space 491 space 617. And then the other one, turning time into money, was just one number, 4148188. Okay, now I'm a healer and a healthcare worker. So, well, I'm not like in 3D healthcare working anymore, but I guess you would consider me a healthcare worker only in the fact that I do tons and tons of soul work and healing and stuff like that. So, but yeah, burnout for like healers is 25. So this is for preventing. 25, 51, 789 space. So 25 space, 51 space, 789 space, 2254 space, and then 31. And you're probably, space 31. So you're probably wondering, well, why would you put that for finances, financial code? Well, for me, because I'm a healer, so my financial gain is going to come from healing work. That's what I'm striving for. Or my abundance, is going to come from, the energetic exchange from healing work and the things that I do. So obviously I don't want to get burnt out because I want to continuously give all that I possibly can give. All right. Then there's control of finances. So that would probably be like your money going in and out. So you almost gain control over, how fast things are moving from you as well. So let's see. Control of financing is one long number. It is 714-273 21893. 21893. All right. Fast help is 938179. 938179. Let's see. And I guess that's enough. Okay, so I then take it off of here. And I then tape it. This is how I do it. I tape it on here just any old way. This is so that I'm just remembering. So, how do I remember what these codes are for? I don't. What my mind does is, yes, these codes are for the intention specifically designated for them, and I'm just sending extra love and light into it. Then you don't have to remember, but you know that your intentions are pure and you're doing it. Okay, so I have it like this. All right, now I take my water and I think to myself, I am creating. I am creating. I am pouring into this glass water that is going to be infused by energies from the moon through the crystals. And I am going to receive guidance, knowledge through my cellular structures, through my body to make proper decisions and pull abundance to me. And those are a lot of beautiful words, and I can't believe that came out of my mouth because that's not normal for me to come up with words. I'm not like a speaker. I'm more of a doer, and so a lot of times I will do things more telepathically. I'll just kind of have the ideas all in my head, and I'll see my ideas just going into whatever it is, you know. Like you can program a crystal that way. You can take a plain quartz crystal, just the clear crystal, hold it in your power hand. That's usually your handwriting hand. Mine is my right hand. I put it in my power hand. If let's say you stubbed your toe and it's hurting like crazy and you can't get the pain to stop. And so you grab a crystal and you say, please draw the pain out from my toe. And you see it. You see that intention going into the crystal. Then you go put the crystal on your toe and you leave it there. Guess what happens? Yeah, swear to God, it does. It works. So, now, water is in there. My intention of, as I was doing it, is in there. I take and I put my wrap on it and my rubber band to, so why I do this is because I want the light or see, I don't even think of it as light. I see it as like energy because, sometimes the full moon is out or the new moon even or any old moon at all. You could do this with any of the moons, any time. It's just that, there's more amplification on the new moon and full moon because of all of us, it's all of us that's adding to it. So I don't use like a regular lid or anything. I want it clear because I then put the crystals on top, the stones on top. All right, I'm going to do this. Now, because they're glass jars, let's say you wanted to do all 6 jars for financial, okay? You could actually put the 6 jars, and then in the center, put all the crystals so the crystals are sort of going energy outwards. So the moon could come down into the crystals, but also the moon could come down into the crystals and spread it out. I mean, energy is energy. It flows, so don't make rules that aren't there, don't make up rules that don't need to be there. So like right now here, you could even take like a piece of plexiglass or a little piece of glass, or if you have glass or clear, see-through clear coaster, because then that'll give a little bit more surface area for the stones. So then I'm just going to put the jet, I'm going to just try and shove them up on here. I think I'm going to fix them up differently in my actual window though. So there we go. And there is your crystal water. You put it in your window and you leave it for the moon cycle, or not the moon cycle, but like, so it's now 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I will be putting these in the window now, and then I won't probably start using them until tomorrow evening or even the next day. So, but like I was saying, you could literally do this for any moon. And then even, you see these bottles where you could put a crystal in the middle of the tumbler and all that stuff. I just don't feel like it doesn't have a long time for infusing, number one. And number two, it doesn't have the extra oomph from the energy of the moon. So, but you can do that, and I'm getting guidance. When I look down or look up like that, I'm listening, and I really hate when they do this to me. So yeah, when you're using your tumblers that, like say, I'm seeing a tumbler with rose crystal in it, rose quartz in it. So somebody who's going to watch this video does a tumbler with rose quartz, and it's for like self-healing and self-love. But what's happening is you're taking your tumbler and you're like, yeah, I'm pouring this water and it's going to help me out. No, that's your intention. You're putting your intention in that you don't believe it's going to work. Well, it's not going to work because you don't believe it's going to work. Your intention needs to be like, thank you for helping me love myself. Like you're looking at the water as you're pouring it in there and you're like, I know that these stones have properties. They have energies that could help us, and I am thankful and grateful for using it. And then all of a sudden it starts working. So, it's all about where your mind is going with these things. Anything else? All right. So I'm going to put the quantum codes either in that or the comment. Maybe I'll put them in the comments section and pin them, because that might be easier in the end, because I upload using my phone instead of a computer. And if you have any questions or need help with anything, just email me. And I hope that this helped anybody.